Well, hello there. How's it going? You having a great day? I know I am. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. I got some goddess story, 10M03 here. As you can see in the back. I believe this is what's the current 10M set? Is that 10-1? That's 6, right? 7 should be the next one, I believe. So this one's like what, 3 years old? Something in that range. 3.5. I don't know exactly. I'm guessing that they do one set every year. So it's, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But like one set of 10 yuan. Not obviously, you know. They do more than one of these sets every year, right? So I don't have the yellow box, but we've opened new goddess story. I believe it was what, April? Yuck, in April. So let's do something older. So yeah, it's a pretty nondescript box, you know. Like I said, I have the, what is this, 10M or 2M14, and this has like all the pictures, the people, characters. I mean, I guess characters are people too, right? But this just has, I'm guessing that's the Goddess Story logo, and I don't know what that says on the side. I don't speak Chinese. Kind of a boring box, but you know, it makes it different than the others. It makes it kind of more, I don't want to say premium, because you know, it's not like the 2M set or the 5M set are bad sets, but this one pack just didn't want to get out of here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's one thing I do like about these ones compared to the 2Ms or the 1Ms. They have what, like pretty much 30 packs, and it's like, come on, we don't need that much. Cute. Cat girl. That's a see-through card. Nice. And what rarity are you? I know you must be a rare. DSR. That's not bad. You are the rarity of FR. The very first thing that comes to my mind is French. FR. Right? I don't know how many characters I'm going to know in this set, just because this is a bit older, so it's not going to have, like, Star Rail and stuff like that. Is this Sonkai 3rd? I believe there was, like, a lot of Honkai 3rd in this set, and so that's why I, like, grabbed it. I know Kiana exists somewhere in this set, and so therefore it was a priority due to her. Cute. I mean, that immediately evokes mecha pilots, right? That is amazing artwork. I will say that. That's one thing about this set. It's always the artwork, like the actual foiling and everything like that, the printing, all that's always been the same kind of quality. So in one sense, like if I want to nitpick, it kind of can be a little bit boring. And I've said that before a lot. But at the same time, there is a quality to the printing that you miss in other sets, right? Like something like this, which I don't know why the 5's there. That's probably artwork related to like whatever set this is, but that's pretty darn spicy and it's amazing artwork. I will say that. I can't complain. I'm happy I got this. I bought this box like, oh, fuck. It's gonna be 6 months ago. Like, I've been sitting on this going, I'm gonna wait for the summer. I'm gonna wait for the summer. This, you know, I'm gonna wait. Oop. I believe you are a May of Honkai Impact 3rd variety. That is pretty awesome. Keep you to the side. We're still looking for her or Bronya. Or really anyone. Really anyone that I know. Ooh, oh, Satano Diamond. Nice. And Fuhua. Nice. Or Senti. It's more Senti, but, you know, same character. The first time I have been able to immediately pick out an Uma Musume character. I'm learning. Satano Diamond, that is awesome. She goes in the cool pile. I say this as her support card banner is up on Global. So, Chi-Chi. Boring old Chi-Chi. She haunts my account. She is the Clara of my Genshin account. I probably said this before. I have an E6 Clara from the sheer amount of times I've lost to that character. I had an E6 Clara before I even had Bronya in Star Rail. And so she haunts my account. And Chi-Chi's the same. I think she's like C3? I don't play Genshin nearly that much. Or as much as Star Rail, so, you know, C3. C3 is the best I can do for you there. That's a dupe. Hu Tao. Hu Tao. Hu Tao almost deserves it, but I'm not a big fan of that artwork there. It's nice to see Uma Musume in this set. That is interesting artwork. I'm not a big fan of that hat because it blends too much in with the hair. Ugh. Yeah, I've been playing way too much of Uma Musume. I've recently, and the game, we're recording this July 23rd, so the game's 3 days away from being a month old, and I've played over 110 hours. So, slight addiction. Slight addiction. That's a cool character. Is that ReZero? That's gotta be like Amelia from ReZero, right? That's what that looks like, at least to me. Yeah. The packaging on this, there are different packs, types of packs. Like, there are obviously different, how do I want to say, materials. This is like a dual layer type thing where there's like a plasticky inner. And so you have to rip it open almost kind of 2 times at once. She looks Genshin. Cute. And yeah. Yeah. Cute. Oh, cool. Cool artwork there. That is what, well, like, the guy in the background, I want to call that One Punch Man. I'm not too into anime and stuff like that. That's cool artwork on the card. But yeah, I briefly played one of the One Punch Man gotchas that came out. It was pretty trash, but as is most, like, anime IP gotchas that come out and are like Crunchyroll or Netmarble. Cute. We still haven't gotten a Kiana, and we're down to 2 packs. Are we gonna get one? I mean, we have plenty of Kiana here. Should we get all the Kianas out and try and summon her? Ooh. Blue Archive. I don't know her name, but Blue Archive. And that's a Genshin character. But Blue Archive. I do like the see-through cards. That is one thing other sets don't really do. You'd think that'd be more of a thing. But here we are. Dupe, Chi-Chi, and her. She's cute, but, you know, she's not the white-haired girl that I care for. ReZero, though, I believe. But yeah, so that is 10M03, one of the older sets. Happy I opened that, happy I waited on that, and it's nice to get some new girls. So yeah, my name's Too Many Riffs. I do videos like this every couple days. If you're enjoying what you're watching, don't forget to drop a subscription, because I do this every couple days, so I'll be back with more in like 2 or 3 days, depending on what day of the week this comes out on. Thank you very much for watching, and you have yourself an outstanding day.